When it comes to Spider-Man in the MCU, the situation gets complicated the moment you start talking about Spider-Man in the MCU, especially in regards to how it's going to connect to everything Sony is doing and what the future holds in regards to the character appearing in other films. And then on top of that, you add the multiverse aspect and everything just gets thrown against the wall. So let's talk about adding more fuel to the flame about a multiverse. So when it comes to whatever Sony and Marvel Studios and Disney have worked out in regards to the future of Spider-Man in live action and even in cartoon form, we're really not privy to any of those details because the contracts and the details have been kept so secretive. Now you can pretty much pinpoint the rumors of a multiverse version of Spider-Man appearing in Doctor Strange 2 literally the moment that the upcoming Doctor Strange 2 was titled Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And to make matters worse, those rumors were further amplified by the fact that the director of the upcoming second Doctor Strange is Sam Raimi, who gave us the original Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire. Now, when it comes to the upcoming sequel, plenty has been said, but a little is really known. And now, the former director of Doctor Strange, Scott Derrickson, took to social media to reply to some people joking about the multiverse, about Spider-Man and all the different live-action versions, and he said, and I quote, "All Spider-Man iterations are de facto MCU." Now here's the thing, you can't read sarcasm, right? It's really hard unless somebody puts sarcasm there. So people are looking at this and him replying to Nerdist and Duncan Jones with this saying, well, is this a hint? Is this a confirmation? I mean, he's not part of Marvel Studios anymore, so maybe he's just voicing this and stating this, and it's kind of like a joke, but it's going to turn out to be true. Maybe this is why he quit, because he didn't want to do all the Spider-Man, but I mean, who really knows, right? You can really speculate anything. Now, let's be real. He signed a pretty hefty, I would assume, NDA, aka non-disclosure agreement. If he was to go out there and go, well, I was fired because I didn't want to put 3 or 4 live-action Spider-Man into my film, and also I was trying to get Namor in there, but they said no because Universal, yada yada yada, he would get in so much trouble that he would never have a job again on this planet because Disney would absolutely bury him for that much of a breach of an NDA. So I don't think he's saying this in a, well, it's a confirmation way, but here's the thing. At the time where he was coming up with the sequel, we know they wanted to largely do a standalone thing, and it didn't seem like they were going in the multiverse route at the time. So if they did work out something since then to add Spider-Man into it, I would assume that he probably doesn't even know because those details and everything that they're doing with it has now gone to Sam Raimi and his camp. Or for all we know, he is dropping a hint and we just have no idea on what's happening, and maybe this is something. I think it's very clear though that we are getting a live action Spider-Verse because it's been stated as such by multiple people at Sony that that's their ultimate goal. Now, whether it appears in Doctor Strange 2, and that's the first hints of it, or it appears in the third Spider-Man film, I think we can safely say it's happening. We just don't know where and we don't know when. It's only a matter of time. Does Scott Derrickson know something? Is he dropping a hint? Maybe, but I personally don't think he is because I don't think he's privy to those details anymore. That's just my takeaway on it.